Hi everyone, welcome to Enjoy English School. I'm Steven.
I'm Minnie.
Today we're going to be covering pages 48 to 51 for the date of December 23rd, and the topic today is World in Pictures.
那我们今天在48到51页，12月23号，再2天，我们就要过圣诞节了。那我们今天的主题呢是 World in Pictures 图解世界。
Right, and the title is The Spirit of Christmas.
那我们今天的主题一样跟圣诞节有关，也就是我们的圣诞缤纷乐。
Right, so here's spirit. Spirit can also mean ghost, okay? But in this situation, spirit can also mean like the 气氛，
一个精神的感觉。
Okay, so the spirit of Christmas. So this is a dialogue between Whitney and Bobby. And let's see what the whole 情境 is, okay? The whole situation. Okay, Whitney and Bobby are talking about their Christmas plans.
所以 Whitney 跟 Bobby 这两个人呢，他们在讨论他们的圣诞节的计划规划。
Right, so here we only have 2 more days until Christmas.
Yeah.
So have you done your Christmas shopping?
Not yet.
Yeah, I always wait till the last minute. Okay,
On sale, something.
I'm always rushing around on Christmas Eve. Okay, Christmas Eve is the day before Christmas. Okay, EVE, Christmas Eve. And I'm always running around trying to get everything and then trying to buy everything, trying to get everything ready. I don't know why. I do that to myself every year.
But I enjoy it.
对啊，我每一年都是这样等到最后一秒。It's not a good habit,
喜欢拖延的人
it's because it is the spirit of Christmas.
呀，
对我来说，
圣诞气氛，
那就是圣诞气氛，就是要忙来忙去的。
对。
Okay, let's learn more about Bobby and Whitney. All right, so Bobby starts the conversation. He says, "Are you sure the kids didn't see any of the presents?"
你确定孩子们没有看到任何礼物吧？
你还把声音弄低。Okay, so are you sure that 还是 are you sure 然后直接讲，所以其实 that 也可以加进去。Are you sure that the kids didn't see any of the presents? Alright, so 可以记得 these you can say that and you can take it out. Alright, the kids didn't see any of the presents. So presents, another word that you can use is gifts. G-I-F-T. 如果复数就加个 s.Okay, so Whitney, she replies by saying, "I'm sure."
我确定。
Okay, so 我确定就是他们真的没有看到，所以她可以直接用 "I'm sure." Okay, another word that she can use here is certain. You can say certain, C-E-R-T-A-I-N, 因为它确实有一个 t， 但是有很多美国人他直接会说 certain, okay? 他会把那个 t 省略掉，然后把它往内收 certain, I'm certain.Okay, 所以很多我们的 t 的声音我们会这样子去处理，对吧？因为我们会觉得太用力，像比如说山，你怎么讲 ？Mountain, right? 你会把那个 t 弄出来 ，and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's just personal preference， 是看个人的喜好。Mountain，我们很多人会把那个 t 就是往内收，没错 ，okay? So I'm certain 还是 I'm sure.They weren't home when I brought them into the house.
这边的 them 指的就是我们前一句讲过的 present， 所以这边在讲的是我把礼物带进家门的时候，他们不在家。
So they weren't home is in the past because that when she brought them home, okay, so she's talking about when she brought them home, the kids were not home. So
already happened.
Yeah, it already happened. That's why you have to make sure this is past tense. Okay, a lot of times my friends get so confused about past tense, present tense, future tense. You just have to know when are you talking about.
Yes.
Okay, so since we're talking about when the kids earlier, when they weren't home, okay, that's why it has to be past tense, right? And then the past tense of bring is brought. B-R-O-U-G-H-T. Pronounce brought. Okay, 不是 brought. Okay, 因为它 o 很多人会讲 brought 是 brought 有点 ah 的声音。I brought them into the house. Okay, so Bobby says, "Great. When should we go get a tree?"
很好，那我们应该什么时候去买树呢？
Bobby could also say, when should we get a tree? Or when should we buy a tree? Okay, B-U-Y 都是我们什么时候要买 Okay, 它这个只是加一个去买 Okay, so go do something is a verb kind of combination that we often say. I'm gonna go eat later. Okay, I could say I'm gonna eat later as well. But adding a go just gives us more of a mental picture that we're
heading somewhere,
going somewhere. 然后刚刚老师讲的那个 head somewhere H-E-A-D 没有错，就是头 OK 但是如果把它当成动词的时候 it means to go in that direction 去的意思 I'm gonna head to the restaurant
Or you can also say leave for the restaurant 也是前往的意思
前往可是那是离开从这个地方离开去的意思 So it all means the same thing
就是 go
It just means go But it's good to learn different ways to say it 因为 if you always say I'm gonna go I'm gonna go I'm gonna go. People are gonna be like, okay, but I'm gonna head to the restaurant, or I'm gonna leave for the restaurant. Just different ways to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? So Whitney, she says, how about you take the kids to pick one out tomorrow night?
那么你何不明天晚上带孩子们去挑一颗呢
So take someone to do something. What does that mean?
那就代表你带什么人去做什么事情。
对 In this situation, she is asking Bobby to take the kids, 就是带小朋友做什么事情呢 To pick one out. 这个 one 就是一个 present. 一个 tree. I'm sorry. A tree. So to pick a tree out. Okay? So what is the difference between to pick a tree and to pick a tree out? Okay? 它多加一个 out. Okay? 其实 this sentence 它也可以说 How about you take the kids to pick a tree tomorrow or pick one tomorrow. But to pick one out, the only small difference is to pick just means to
去挑选
right? 但是 to pick 在一个很多的选择中间，你就是 pick one out. Okay? 有它跟没有它是一样的意思，它只是多加一个感觉，很像在很多当中里面的要选出一个。
雀屏中选的感觉。
Exactly.
Yeah.
In this question, how about you? 它也可以说 Why don't you? Okay, why don't you take the kids to pick one out tomorrow night? And these two mean the same exact thing. Okay. Then we can decorate it as soon as you all get home.
As soon as 就是一回到哪里就做什么事情嘛，所以我们这边就说，然后呢，你们挑了一颗之后，我们一回家就可以来装饰圣诞树了。
然后我们的英文的你们，我们会说 you all。You
all.
对 ，OK， 有的时候可以讲 you， 可是它这里就是 you all， 就是你们回来之后。
更明确一点。
Exactly. All right, let's take a short break. Bobby says, got it.
了解。
了解 so I understand.
Or you can also say like understood.
Understood. Okay, U-N-D-E-R-S-T-O-O-D. 我了解了。
I see.
Okay, got it 就是收到。Okay, got it. 这个很好用，非常好用。
Got it.
Got it. Okay, 这样子。I can't wait to get creative with the decorations.
我等不及要发挥创意，装饰一番啦。
To get creative, okay, that means that you can use your creativity to do things, okay? And he's gonna do it with the decorations. Do we have enough lights and tinsels?
Tinsel 我最爱的东西，所以他说我们有足够的 light 灯泡跟 tinsel， 也就是我们所谓的金葱彩带。
All right, first thing I want to mention is enough. Okay, a lot of people will pronounce enough. Some people will pronounce enough. Enough. These are both acceptable.
Enough.
Some people say enough. Some people say enough. But all of these people will always make the GH sound an F sound. Okay, enough. It's not ego or whatever. Enough. Okay, lights and tinsel. What is tinsel in Chinese?
金葱.
金葱, like that little shiny things that you wrap around the tree. That is what tinsel
or
is.
Wrap around your cat.
Or wrap around, you wrap your cat?
Yes.
Personal interests, right? All right, Whitney says, we do. Okay, so what does we do?
我们有啊 we do have, we have.
对，它也可以说整句we have enough lights and tinsel. But 它就是短称就 we do.
对啊，
我们有
we do.
All of those items are in the attic.
Wow, they have an attic. 他们有阁楼哎，所以他说这些东西都在阁楼。
Right, so items, you could also say stuff. All of those stuff, all of the stuff is in the attic. 那 stuff 的话就是要单数。All of the stuff is in the attic. Okay? Now, all of those things are in the attic 也可以，只是都是东西的意思。Okay? So all of those items are in the attic. Why don't we grab a few more boxes of ornaments at the store?
我们何不去商店里多买几箱装饰品
所以这个 why don't we 其实它意思就是我们就要去做这个事情，他没有在问这个问题，他就说我们去做。但是在英文 we oftentimes when we're saying let's go do something, we'll use the question way of saying it. Why don't we do this? It just sounds a little bit less aggressive. It sounds like you're giving the other person a little bit more of a choice, but in reality you're not really giving them a choice.
Yeah.
Right.
以退为进的一个讲法啦，所以我们用那种 why don't we 为什么不去，意思就代表说我想去。
Yeah, so a lot of times we will also say let's grab, let us. 那我们就这样子去做吧，我们来做这个事情 let us， 然后是 let's L-E-T 那个 apostrophe s， let's grab。那这个 grab 呢是真的是抓的意思吗？因为 grab 就是抓。Right? We could also say, let's get a few more boxes, or let's buy a few more boxes. B-U-Y 就买的意思。
那个 grab 其实有点像是你从货架上面把这个商品拿下来的感觉。grab.
Yeah, 而且 grab 在这个情况也是让人家听起来很像你不是要花很多时间去做这个事情，
很快的。
一进那个店就是去抓，然后就离开。
对，
要先付钱啦。对。So grab a few more boxes of ornaments. So what kind of boxes are they? They are boxes with ornaments, filled with ornaments. So 我们会说 boxes of ornaments. We use the preposition of to say what kind of, what's in the box.
什么的箱子这样子。
At the store. I always like the ones you pick out.
你挑的东西我总是很喜欢。
Right. So here we see pick out again because Whitney is saying that she likes the Bobby's choices. Okay. Usually when there's a lot of ornaments to choose from, she likes the ones that he picks out of that huge collection. Okay.
从很多里面挑出来的那个，所以我们会用 pick out.
但是有很多人可能会说 I always like the ones you pick. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's just different ways of saying the same thing, okay? And what is an ornament in Chinese?
装饰品。
装饰品. As long as it's on the tree, that is an ornament. Or
I think it's also like decorations.
As long as it's used for decorations, it can be an ornament.
Ornament.
All right? So Bobby says, no problem.
没问题。
That's manageable.
Manage 是管理的意思嘛？那 manageable 变成是很好办到的，这是很容易办到的，没问题。
Yeah, another word we often use in this situation is that's doable. Yeah, 是能做的、可做的，所以 do 就 D-O-A-B-L-E, doable. 这个字是还蛮好用的。That's doable.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
可行的。
可行的。Whitney says, while you and the kids are away from the house tomorrow, I will wrap the presents.
哇，这爸妈好用心哦。So 的妈妈 say， 明天你跟孩子们不在家的时候，我再来 wrap， 再来包装这个礼物。
Okay, so away from somewhere， 就是你们现在不在这个地方的意思。
离开。
Okay, 离开了。Okay, so when the kids are away from the house tomorrow, she has the chance to wrap the presents.
Yeah.
And Bobby says, thanks for taking care of that.
结了婚之后，这个礼貌很重要。So you have to always say thank you to your wife, okay?
Yeah.
所以谢谢你处理好这些事。
That's a good point. A lot of people I see, especially if they've been married a long time, they sometimes
take it for granted.
Yeah, or sometimes when they're talking on the phone, and then before even saying goodbye, they hang up.
Not nice.
Yeah, I'm always like, you still have to say bye, and you still have to say hello. Like, just because you've been married a long time doesn't mean that you can just, like you said,
Actually,
take it for granted.
The longer you get married, I mean, you are married, the more polite you have to be.
Yeah, you have to be polite. You have to always be polite, no matter to who,
Yes.
right? And 我们刚刚说那个 take it for granted 就是太理所当然了。Okay, all right, let's take a short break. Whitney says, I'll also put a wreath on the door, so when you come home, it'll really feel like Christmas.
所以 Winnie 就说他还会挂一个花圈在门口，这样你回家的时候就会觉得超级有圣诞节的 feel。
So a wreath is that like circular thing that we put on the door during Christmas.
圣诞花圈。
圣诞花圈 okay.
然后上面还会有一个那个 mistletoe. Right?
Mistletoe. Well, mistletoe, a lot of times we put it on the top, like hang it from the ceiling. Okay, mistletoe is M-I-S-T-L-E-T-O-E. Mistletoe, the Chinese 是
胡寄生。
胡寄生，OK， 在西方文化的国家，看到胡寄生挂在那个天花板上的话，只要在下面的人遇见到的话，就要亲亲，那是一个奇怪的习俗，对，不要乱亲人家了 ，OK。好 ，So I also put a wreath on the door, comma, so when you come home.It'll really feel like Christmas. It's really important to put this comma here because if you don't put the comma here, 感觉很像他是说 I'll also put a wreath on the door so when you come home. Because when you come home. 因为你回来我才把这个 wreath 放在这里，把这个
断句就会
不一样。可是其实他在讲So when you come home, it'll really feel like Christmas. OK， 我做这个事情是因为
你回家的时候要很有这个圣诞节的感觉而做这件事情。
没错，所以这个 so 其实是偏是往后面的那个意思。
没错
，OK， 所以 that's why 这个 comma 在这里是很重要的。OK，so it'll what are we talking about? It'll really feel like Christmas. What is the it here talking about?
就是代表说放这个花圈这件事情。
这个事情再加上这个气氛。会真的感觉出来很像 Christmas. It will really feel like Christmas. So a lot of times, it in a sentence, it's talking about the 整个情况那个环境 okay,
the entire situation.
The situation, that's right. Okay, and here another thing I want to bring up. It's kind of doesn't go with the lesson, but you know a lot of times in English when we tell somebody, "Oh, I'm home," okay, I am home. If you think about it, it's kind of saying like 我就是家 right? 我是家
Yeah, princess is home. 公主是家
Yeah, 公主是家不是就是我回来了 I am home 就是我现在这个人在家里了 I'm home 不是意思是说我是家所以稍微要注意这个文法还蛮可爱的一个要稍微注意的意思 Okay, so Whitney continues. We can even sing some carols.
我们甚至可以唱一些 carols 圣诞歌曲
Yes, so a lot of times we will also say we can even sing some Christmas carols, okay? But since we already know it's Christmas, you can just say carols.
Carol is also a female's name. 有很多女生的名字它也可以叫 Carol.
Yeah, 如果大写的话就知道是个人的名字 okay? So, Bobby says, that sounds marvelous.
Marvelous 这个字我本人很爱，那就是听起来超棒的 marvelous.
Yeah, other adjectives you can use are fantastic.
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 超赞的
Or awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, or
超棒的
lovely.
Lovely 很可爱或很棒的 Wonderful 这一类的字都可以
令人舒服的那种感觉 Lovely, Lovely. Okay, so all these adjectives are good adjectives to let people know you really like that idea. But when you say these adjectives, make sure you have emotion behind it. You can't be like, that sounds marvelous.
That sounds marvelous.
It sounds like you don't like it at all, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times we have the emotions that go with that word. Like, that sounds marvelous.
对，这就是你的声音的表情要做出来
Yeah, it's very important. Okay, it lets people know exactly what you mean. Okay, 甚至有的时候，如果你没有对的情绪，你讲这个字 ，that sounds marvelous， 可是你用不对的情绪，
很像暗讽的感觉哦。
而且人家可能也因为你的情绪不搭嘎，会让他听不懂你的意思。
对，他会觉得说你是在暗示我不棒吗
That's right.
Yeah， 那 marvelous 这个字前面藏了一个大家很爱的 Marvel。
Like 漫威 Marvel. Okay,
Yeah,
in Marvel 漫威的这个意思就是你看到一个东西觉得哇。那种感觉 So marvelous 就是那种哇很棒的那种感觉 Okay, so that sounds marvelous. I said that sounds fantastic. 还是 awesome, 还是 lovely 都可以 The kids will love it.
这孩子们一定会爱死了
And Whitney says, and before we go to bed, we can bake some cookies and watch a Christmas movie.
然后我们在上床睡觉以前呢，可以烤一些饼干，还有看一部圣诞电影
Bobby says, I know the kids like a Christmas carol.
Me too, I like it too. 所以他说他小孩子们，他知道他的小孩都很喜欢这个小气财神这部电影
And then because it's the name of a movie,
Yeah.
when you write it down, you have to italicize it.
Italicize 就是斜体
对，这就是他说这是个电影的名称 Okay, let's watch that one again.
那我们就再看一次那部电影吧。
所以我们这里看到就是那个 Let us watch that one again。我们在看那个 one 就是指这个电影 movie，right？当然它可以用我们刚刚再早一点前面学到的那个 Why don't we？ 所以它也可以说 Why don't we watch that one again？
那我们何不再看一次呢
Yes. Okay. So then Whitney she ends the dialogue by saying, "This is going to be the best Christmas ever."
It's actually yes. 妈妈就是说了，妈妈很正向嘛，她就会说，哦，这一定会是最棒的一次圣诞节，每年都要讲一次哦。
The best Christmas ever， 那个 ever 就是在强调说，就是有史以来最
棒的一个。
The best Christmas ever， 如果是最烂的 Christmas， 它是 the worst Christmas ever。OK， 那个 worst 是 W-O-R-S-T。Okay, of course, we hope they have a really good Christmas, just as we hope that everyone who's listening and watching has a good Christmas as well. Okay, so when you spend Christmas, what do?
I don't know. I don't do anything too special, actually.
In American culture, we really love Christmas. Even if you're not Christian or Catholic, like I'm not Christian or Catholic, but my family still celebrates Christmas. And we buy gifts for each other, and we have a very big feast, F-E-A-S-T, which is 大餐圣餐. Okay, and then we have turkey, roast beef, mashed potatoes, a lot of really good American food. Yeah, so I really like the spirit of Christmas.
Maybe I should celebrate Christmas this year.
Yeah, we could do it together.
Yay!
Yeah, because sometimes you spend Christmas with your good friends as well. Okay? All right, let's go to the review. All right, Minnie 老师, what is a spirit?
那就代表是一个气氛，一个精神
spirit. 一个鬼
灵魂
Right, so the spirit of Christmas is 圣诞节的气氛 Okay, so how about you do something? What does how about you do something mean?
你何不做什么事情
How about you take out the trash?
你何不去丢垃圾，就代表你赶快去丢垃圾
Exactly, take out the trash 的意思 So what does it mean to pick something out?
那就代表万中选一，挑出一个东西
Exactly. What does it mean by the verb of decorate?
装饰
装饰 And the noun is?
Decoration.
Decoration, correct. And what does it mean to be creative?
就是代表你要发挥创意 creative.
Okay, so it can be the be verb in front of it, or it can be the get. Okay, get creative. All right. What is the attic of a house?
那就是代表很梦幻的那个阁楼
阁楼 Okay, so what is the adjective? That's manageable.
代表说这件事情是可行的、可办的，我们就会说 manageable or doable.
D-O-A-B-L-E. Manage, this verb means to 管理 Okay, so manageable 是可管理的，就是可以做得到的意思 Okay, so what does it mean to take care of something?
That means you will deal with something. 你会去处理什么事情
I'll take care of it.
我照你，
我照你，我来处理这个事情就好。What is a Christmas carol?
那就代表是圣诞的这种圣歌或者是歌颂的这种歌曲。
La 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 la. That's a Christmas carol. Okay. And the adjective marvelous.
有好多讲法 ，great excellent wonderful lovely 这些都是 marvelous， 就是代表很棒的。
That's exactly right. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you guys next time.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
The spirit of Christmas. Whitney and Bobby are talking about their Christmas plans.
Are you sure the kids didn't see any of the presents?
I'm sure. They weren't home when I brought them into the house.
Great. When should we go get a tree?
How about you take the kids to pick one out tomorrow night? Then we can decorate it as soon as you all get home.
Got it. I can't wait to get creative with the decorations. Do we have enough lights and tinsel?
We do. All of those items are in the attic. Why don't we grab a few more boxes of ornaments at the store? I always like the ones you pick out.
No problem. That's manageable.
While you and the kids are away from the house tomorrow, I will wrap the presents.
Thanks for taking care of that.
I'll also put a wreath on the door so when you come home, it'll really feel like Christmas. We can even sing some carols.
That sounds marvelous. The kids will love it.
And before we go to bed, we can bake some cookies and watch a Christmas movie.
I know the kids like A Christmas Carol. Let's watch that one again.
This is going to be the best Christmas ever.